Here's the fucking smell of pee as well. Is it here? Cat's pee too.
The savanna is the largest area of the safari park, with 12 different species living side by side, from giraffes and zebras to ostriches and several different kinds of antelope and deer. We don't know for sure why zebras are stripy. It might be to confuse hunting predators. When all the herd's stripes merge together into one single body of color, it's hard to separate out a single prey. Or it may be that the stripes allow zebras to tell each other apart, because just like with the spots on the African wild dog, every zebra's stripes are unique. The Grevy's zebra is currently an extremely endangered species, with just a few thousand zebras left in Kenya and Ethiopia. Our zebras are part of a joint European breeding herd that plays an important role in work by us and other wildlife parks to preserve the zebras. The Grevy zebra is this year's Animal of the Year at Kolmarden. The Kolmarden Foundation is supporting projects aimed at protecting the Grevy zebra in Africa. If you'd also like to help, please leave a donation in one of our collection boxes.
And then we buy a villa in the Bahamas.
Giraffes are born with a thud. The mother stands up to give birth and the calf falls almost 2 meters to the ground. But after just a couple of hours, it manages to stand up on its wobbly legs and start to suckle. An adult giraffe grows to around 5 meters tall and has the longest neck of any animal. To get blood all the way to its head, the giraffe has a huge pump of a heart that weighs in at 11 kilos. Our heart weighs just 350 grams. Giraffes love fresh leaves, which is why we place new trees in the savanna several times a week. They're usually aspens, but rowan and willow are also real favorites. We put the trees in large Christmas tree bases made of concrete to keep them stable as the giraffes tear off their leaves with their 40-centimeter long tongue. Scandinavia's wide expanses of forest are home to some of Europe's largest land mammals: red deer, fallow deer, elk, and European bison. With its large antlers, a height of almost 2 meters at the shoulder, and weighing in at half a ton, the elk is an impressive creature. Only the bull elk has antlers, and he grows a new set every summer. At their peak, they can grow by almost 2 centimeters a day. The really big shovel antlers are most common on elk from the far north and can have a span of over 2 meters. Extensive hunting made elk a rare sight in Sweden during the middle of the 19th century. However, today there are between 300,000 and 400,000 elk in the Swedish forests during the summer. The mighty bison, which weighs almost a ton, is Europe's heaviest living land mammal. Once upon a time it was common across the whole continent, but the last wild bison was shot by a poacher in 1990. Luckily, there were 54 bison left in various wildlife parks, including Skansen in Stockholm. Thanks to the combined efforts of these zoos, wild bison have now been reintroduced into Europe. Every year, barnacle geese return to this very pond to breed. They usually arrive just in time for the opening of our safari in the summer, and fly south when we close for the winter. We're now leaving the Scandinavian forests behind and cautiously approaching the king of the beasts. We'll be traveling just 2 meters above the ground and the lions, so keep your hands and feet in. lion is one of the biggest of the world's cats, second only to the tiger. Lions live in groups called prides, with up to 6 males, 12 females, and all their young. It is usually the females that go hunting. The males protect the young, the food, and the hunting ground from other predators. Nowadays, lions live mainly on the savannas of Africa. But a couple of thousands of years ago, lions roamed all the way from the west coast of Africa as far as India. At that time, it was even possible to see lions in Greece and Turkey. We'll come back to the lion later on. Now we're off to see the biggest predator in Sweden. Who likes to keep to himself. He mostly eats berries, herbs, and shoots, but ants are also a favorite meal. It is rare for this bear to kill larger animals such as sheep, reindeer, and elk. In the autumn, the bear has to eat a huge amount, almost 10 times more than a person eats every day. When the brown bear then hibernates for the winter, he won't eat or drink anything for almost 6 months. If you can't see any bears, look up in the trees. Brown bears are phenomenal climbers who can quickly get up a tree despite weighing over 300 kilos. Brown bear's cubs are born in their winter lair around the new year and weigh about 400 grams at birth. They are also completely blind and have no warm fur. However, they grow quickly, and when the bear family leaves the lair in April, the cubs are already 10 times heavier. Bear cubs rarely get to know their father. The female takes care of them on her own, and they live together for 1.5 years. If she doesn't have any new cubs, they might well stay and sleep